You might have seen how I unboxed the Mate 70 Air from Huawei, a very ultra thin device that I can almost use as a tablet because it has 7-inch. What I want to show you in this video is how you can install all the apps, how to westernize HarmonyOS, which is like preferably used only in China and optimized for Chinese usage, at least with version 6.0. And I'll show you how you can get Google apps, Android apps, and how you can localize it a little bit more and how you can configure it the way you like it. So let's get started. So we start off with the Mate 70 Air and how to configure it the way that you will like it. This is the configuration. You can see that it already ships with Droid Tong, which is one of the containers that allows us to install Android applications, and I can click on it and have the possibility to allow and agree here already, and I can search already my application. So I'm updating everything, and then I go already and search for choose the keyboard layout. First time I'm using the keyboard 26 is okay. I can also choose any other input there, but this is mainly used for Chinese input. 26 is the one that you want, and then you just click on either classic or you click on the simple. I would recommend you to go actually with simple. First thing that I want to work or search for is Google. Actually, I'm not in the Chinese input. Let's go there. Click on enter, and then the first thing that I get is like really Google. I can install Google. I click on this and it says I have to install this here, which is Easy Abroad. I say okay, let's install Easy Abroad as well, and this allows you to install then Easy Abroad. You can see you have all the apps that are necessary for us here in the West to be used. Google, Google Maps, Grab, and others are now installing. So this is the first thing that I would recommend you to do. Install Easy Abroad. Just search for Google and you find Easy Abroad, and then you can get going. If you open up Easy Abroad, the first time you see this text here, it's in English, it's localized. I hit on agree there, it's automatically down in updates, allowing notifications, which is important sometimes for update notifications. And then there's a lot of Chinese text, but it will automatically jump into the Google installation option there. It will say that it needs Chrome as well installed. I click on yes, okay, install also Chrome for the Google application, and then it will install the Google application that we chose previously in the app gallery. I can already go back in here and it will present a list. Don't be afraid about this Chinese text here and so on. You can see there are lots of suggestions already that you can install of applications, like for example Google Maps, and I want to add this to my installation because I need it. Some other applications I probably don't need so much, so what I will do is now go to the second tab here, which is applications, and there I can search for more applications that I want to install. So Google Maps is already chosen here. I could install Google Earth if I want to, Uber, or other applications. What I want to search for is YouTube, and YouTube I don't even have to search for, it's directly suggested here. I click on yes, install it please, and see what else is available here. Google is already installing. There's TikTok if I need to, which is a global version of TikTok, because there's a Douyin version, the Chinese version as well. Instagram is fine as well. Maybe you want Facebook, you want Gmail, you can install it. X I want to install as well. It will give me, what would it say? It will give me, is it installing now? X, let's go in there. It's installing X as well, I think. It gave me a little warning about X having some compatibility issues, I guess. And some other applications that I can install. Chrome, I think, is already installed, or it's in the middle of installing there. Let's check it out. Yeah, Chrome is already installed. I can open it up. I can log in to my account, and I can sync all my bookmarks and even passwords to Google Chrome, which is cool. And yeah, Google Translate sometimes necessary, helpful and useful. And I can search for other applications. For example, I want YouTube Studio, so Studio YouTube Studio, YouTube Studio, there we go. I install this as well. This is how you can install on such applications here. If you want to have Google Drive, it will also be working. Some people are asking me, what about Wallet and such things? Wallet is not installable, so I think here, if I search for Wallet here, you will see that Google Wallet is not available here and won't work. What will also not work is Curve, sadly. So if I search for Curve Curve install fine. It will give you also notifications, but I think the payment method is not working fine on 6.0 at least of HarmonyOS. I just installed it here just to see and test it out, but this is my thing. And the other thing that you want to probably know is PayPal. PayPal is working so far, but NFC payments again is not working. For PayPal, it just crashes the app. This is the current state here of this. And this is how you can install those applications. But if you have Google Chrome installed, and by the way, if you install those applications, there will be another folder here with all the applications crammed in. But you have the ability, if you want to, just say, I want this out. So let's go put it here. Now I have my Chrome browser out here. I can click on this. I can say add account to device, and then I can add my Google account and credentials here. And there you go, it logged me in via microG, and I can just continue as my user. It is then syncing everything in quickly, blah, 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 visit your history, and yes, I'm in. And it's like syncing all my tabs and bookmarks and everything else, so I'm in Chrome. If I want to install an application, like for example, Mastodon, I search for Mastodon APK. It will search, of course, on Google. It will search and find Google Play Store. If I click on this, it will automatically go into Easy Abroad's App Store and allow me to download from the Google Play Store the Mastodon application. And I can use this Mastodon application as well if I want to. Mastodon alternative for Twitter if you want to. A very nice network. Other applications I like to install is F-Droid actually, but Nextcloud, for example, I would like to install. So I can go to the F-Droid store and I can just download this APK file directly from Google Chrome, Chrome's browser. Go to details here. It will take a while to download this apparently. And some people ask me why there is Droid Tong if you have Easy Abroad. Why do you need it? Can you just deinstall it or remove it? No, because here, for example, I have downloaded Nextcloud from F-Droid because I don't want to be able to download APK files because the Google Play Store version doesn't allow me to do this. You will see that if I try to install it, it says it cannot install under Easy Abroad. What a bummer. But there is a bit of a trick that you can do, and this is with Droid Tong. So in Droid Tong, you need to have like some kind of file manager here. So I just go to this search thing and I search for google.com, and we'll go to google.com and I will search for some kind of file manager. So maybe I will do it on F-Droid. It's easier to install file managers from F-Droid. So I just go to fdroid.org and I will, or just go to the website fdroid.org, download F-Droid, download it and install F-Droid, which is an alternative free and open source Android store. And within this one, I can download more applications that are not allowed to be installed under Easy Abroad, but can be installed under Droid Tong. And you see, no threads found. I can just install F-Droid, which is quite cool under Droid Tong. It doesn't work on Easy Abroad, I think, but under Droid Tong, and I can open it and it will allow everything. It will update its repositories, and then I can download free and open source Android applications like a cool file manager. So let me search for file manager here. So there's, for example, this Fossy file manager. Just click on install here and it will be downloaded and installed. You can see how quickly this goes. And performing security check and no threads found. I allow, of course, and I install it. And then I have a file manager under Droid Tong, and which allows me to explore the files and folders of my containerized Android system. And there under downloads, I also find my Nextcloud client. And guess what? When I open up the app as Droid Tong app, I can now click on this. I can install it via Droid Tong, and it will allow me to install the Nextcloud application here, no threads found, under Droid Tong. So this is a clever trick. If you find something that is not supported under Easy Abroad, try Droid Tong. Just use the file manager, use the F-Droid trick, and I can open up my Nextcloud now and can log in, download my wallpapers and all the other files that I need here. And just as a short reference, if you install apps via Droid Tong, they don't land in the Droid Tong folder. Actually, they land on the normal home screen, and you see they have like a little bit of a symbol there that shows that it's a Droid Tong app. And the applications that you install via Easy Abroad, you will see they have a little bit of a flight symbol here, which is a symbol for Easy Abroad. What about Aurora Store? Some people will probably ask to have direct Play Store access. In Droid Tong you cannot install it, the same with Easy Abroad, and I wouldn't really recommend installing it. I installed it on my Pura 80 Ultra, but I run into conflicts. Even if I hack this APK file to be able to install, there are some ways, APK tool M, I just say, then you run into conflicts with Easy Abroad because it tries to also upgrade Easy Abroad apps like the Google apps here that usually should be updated via the Easy Abroad app store. Otherwise you run into issues, package conflicts and so on. And yeah, this is an issue, and this is the reason why I'm not recommending you to install Aurora Store and just use Easy Abroad. And if you don't find anything on Easy Abroad, use APK Mirror or something else and try to install it on Droid Tong or within the Easy Abroad app. So now you know how you can run Android and Google applications. You know the limitations, like notifications not all coming through, call notifications not possible because there's no call screen takeover yet. I'm talking about yet because 6.1 will bring us the share menu for the containerized Android applications, which is very cool. So I can now share on 6.1, not on this 6.0 that I still have here, but on 6.1, currently in beta, I have the ability to share from native applications to the Android containerized applications. Keyboards, still not possible, even with 6.1, to break out of the container. So Gboard or Google Swift, or Microsoft Swift key actually, is not possible to run here as the default keyboard application. Keep that in mind. Android Auto not working, Google Wallet not working, NFC payments will work, but not with all banking applications, so it is a bit of a hit or miss if your bank will work with this one here. Otherwise, I like syncing up my Nextcloud to the native calendar application, but it can only sync from the Nextcloud down to my phone, but from the phone not up to the Nextcloud. This is not implemented yet. I hope it will at one point. Workaround is just go to the website with the web browser and enter in the stuff manually in my Nextcloud. This is why I have an HTML user interface on my Nextcloud. Google Calendar you can install and it's syncing up very nice. When it comes to Google Contacts, to put them in the native phone application or address book, you have to download the vCard manually, and the same goes for Nextcloud manually, and then import them into the device. It is a bit of cumbersome, especially if a phone number changes or you get new contacts and so on. You have to really download this again, and then it's a manual process, which is a little bit of a cumbersome thing. The rest of the user interface is very nice, and I don't expect too much issues here. But if you have some questions still regarding how to westernize this phone to your liking, put them down below. That's everything for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Until the next time. Bye.